old guy playing games run through Dragon Age Veilguard. Whether you're new here or a return visitor, feel free to leave a comment below, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe so you get notified of future stuff. Let's get on with the game. Okay, last session was relatively short and sweet. We went back out to the Enderfells with Harding to visit with Stalgard, where we had a little talk about kind of her coming to grips with her status and understanding who the dwarves are as children of the Titans, which turned into a conversation with Stalgard and his sister Thura, if I remember the name right, something like that, which she kind of helped them to experience the feeling that she had to, I think it was the sister who said something about feeling, it felt like eternity, even though it was just a moment. We then went out to the Arlithan Forest to check in on how the Griffins were doing, acclimating and being trained out in the Arlithan Forest to protect the Arlithan Forest. Led to the fact that they were really just kind of too smart to react to training exercises. So, they dressed us up in Antaam armor, and that's about where the scene cut to black. But, things are going fine. I was also aware that there was a mark that said there was a quest available for me out in Docktown that I hadn't found yet, so I went out there and ended up fighting a set of mercenaries in Venatori who were slavers. So it's kind of an ongoing thing for me, and both the video games, but also I run a tabletop RPG of Dragon Age that going after slavers is just kind of near and dear to my heart, so it was kind of fun to have that come along. Went back to the Lighthouse and had a couple conversations with people. Valera pointed out that now that Tasha's in a relationship with Harding, she seems less irritated, is how she put it. So, looking at my quest list now, I've got one left on the list, and that's to go back to Treviso, go back to the main storyline, and deal with the Butcher. I think we'll be dealing directly with the Butcher. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to be taking Lucanus and Nev because, again, they're kind of getting a little behind on gathering experience and connection with me. So I want to take them along. They're not necessarily the best combination for me to have for my style of fighting, but we'll see how this goes. Let's get on with the game. Discover the god's ritual location. Doubt it's that close, so.
Rook stopped the Antaam, took down their comic maker. She did your job for you. She's a hero.
Just a meddling busybody. One who stirred up the Butcher's Antaam.
Well, I was thinking of checking in with the merchant first, but let's do this.
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antaam from...
Jacobus.
No, I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antaam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows why the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antaam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they ask for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
What about the human help that Antaam was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antaam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
No promises. Okay, check in with the merchant.
Stock up with whatever you need. Come back soon.
Let's check. Oh. Where we're going? It's close. Yeah, that's right. Going to the market, and the market is close, so I get a feeling
No
we'll...
contact. Sounds like a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillinane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
I have a feeling it's going to turn into a running a fight through the city. But
I need to go through my notes later. See what the shadows might find useful.
Need company?
No. But I'd love yours all the same.
Then I'm yours.
another one of those chests I haven't figured out how to get to. Wow.
Okay. Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher!
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antaam flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
You're not an end-of-the-world type. Are you with the gods or not?
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city. So, you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the light. Finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher.
Wow, he recovered from that fast.
Now it's your turn.
So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso. That's what's happening.
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
It's not letting him pet the cat. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's fighting and the cat's just sitting there. The cat.
Everyone's acting like normal, like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
So they don't know. Or it's easier to play along.
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Come on. I wait among the drowned. The gods gnaw at my mind. I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
The elven way to live.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
Into what? I have fought plenty of dragons. I don't dread another one of those.
My city, my Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There's the butcher. He's a reaver and fighting his own Antaam.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
We're not alone.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city! This is the power the gods give!
Butcher! Where is the ritual?
I've got the setup. Give me the rest. Say the word.
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
The butcher kept his word.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
The butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Evenchi.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso out to the Antaam.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary? That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antaam to slaughter, the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
How are the Antaam holding up their end of the bargain, Governor? Not too well, from what I've seen. And now they're working with the gods. You didn't prevent a slaughter. You just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the butcher!
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him, and then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance. But this city is mine. We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antaam. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island, have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antaam fell in line?
Eventually is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
The lectures, the insults. Eventually made sure all we saw was a hopped-up bureaucrat who was jealous that Treviso loves the crows. If someone had told me Eventually was in charge of the Antaam, I wouldn't have believed it. And yet...
Yes, but you have forced them into the open.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Eventually all along. They think they have the power in the Antaam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Eventually will be hiding, so we will hound their Antaam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
Eventually keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antaam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antaam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
When Eventually left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antaam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
We'll stop Eventually.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Eventually confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnan and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Eventually.
You have been our ally through all this. It would be an honor to have your help against the governor again.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
The Black Corrupted Butcher revealed Tearstone Island is the location of the god's next ritual. He is dead, but Governor Eventually declared themselves as the one who betrayed Treviso to the Antaam. Now Eventually controls the Antaam. The crows must fight harder than ever to dispose the corrupt governor. Am I using Antaam right here? Oh no. A little more damage, a little less stagger, a lot more necrotic. Yeah, I like having the dark shard. I like having that thing to attack the armor.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Note from the Crows. Rook got wind of what Governor Vinci plans for Treviso. It's not good. Come find us in the diamond.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antaam Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
If anyone can find a way around that fleet, it's us. Everything seems impossible at the beginning. Just fight one battle at a time. Varric told me that.
Damn right, kid.
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antaam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
They're taking us seriously, which is flattering. And it can work in our favor.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, veil jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us, except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have two gods waiting. Who knows how many Antaam? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
Would Morrigan help? Could Morrigan help?
The world's ending. That's when Morrigan does her best work.
Great. Tell Morrigan the plan. See if the Inquisitor's willing to help us. I know she's busy leading the fight in the south, but she knows this blight won't end until the gods are dead. I hear that we're ready as we'll ever be, but we can always be more prepared. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time. Let's use it wisely.
Agreed.
Get some rest. Then we'll take care of outstanding business.
Okay, give me a minute here to check on what's what and figure out where I want to go next. Okay, go face the gods or go face Da Vinci. I'm going to go back to Treviso, and we're going to finish dealing with Da Vinci. And that should end this session, I think. And again, Lucanus and Nev, I think.
It worked. The Crows have harried the Antaam, and Da Vinci is revealed. But I did not think this is what they planned.
It is bold, and it will doom us all. Rook, good. We have discovered what Da Vinci is planning for Treviso. When you fought the comic master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some comic had gone missing.
We have discovered who stole it.
Da Vinci.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now eventually will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
Who is eventually planning to poison with the comic? Aside from the crows?
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antaam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Evenchi is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the comic will spread to the rest of the city as well.
Destroying your own people's minds. How could Evenchi do this?
By telling themselves there is nothing else to be done.
They will trot out some excuse to give to the worst of the politicians and the merchant princes.
You say that as if those were different people.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Evenchi from releasing the comic.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Evenchi's forces in the city.
Understood.
One more thing. Jacobus stormed off earlier, angry at Evenchi. We have not seen him in some time.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Some of the merchant families have fled. They got wind of Evenchi's comic and suddenly worry they are not on good terms with the government.
Show up at an opportune time.
Surprised they stayed in the city so long.
Has the death of the butcher helped Jacobus at all?
I suspect you know the answer to that. Evenchi's exposure just moves his hate to another target. It could very easily be a path without end, but there's not much more I can do if that is the path it chooses.
I heard the butcher was very
There's the garrison.
You look distracted. Something on your mind?
On to the garrison and the governor.
Please, go on. You look distracted. Something on your mind?
You ever get a bad feeling you can't shake, but you don't know if it's for you or someone else?
With my job, it's usually both.
Yeah.
We clear the garrison this time. Evenchi's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
We follow a governor now. The butcher was weak. This is not the cue.
Antaam, get ready.
We've got company.
The Antaam aren't gonna make this easy.
End it now.
Jacobus?
Well, quick.
Me and my friends are sick of doing nothing. Evenchi's got their comic past the courtyard, but they've locked the gates. We'll break into the garrison and get them open.
Be careful. The Antaam.
We'll stay hidden. Good luck.
More Antaam. Evenchi's throwing everything at us.
Got us from a distance. Your turn. My job's done. Your turn. Snipers! Got us at range. Watch it. Now's your chance. Dave's coming. Do this again. We're under fire. We need to close it. Got the setup, you do the rest. We need to close it. Got us at range. They're at range. Move fast. Stay in cover. Move quick. Finale moves yours. Finished. They're at range. We need to close it. Got things ready. Covered. They're all yours. Save a little for the rest of.
Okay, now for Avenchi.
Let me find.
I know you're there, Rook. I'm ready for you. Come face the ruler Treviso deserves.
Come on, I saw some potion stuff up here somewhere. Well, there's one at least. Not one of the ones I saw. Oh well.
A strange aura in the air. Something's wrong.
very much.
Wait, are these Antaam real?
I see the comic is working.
Is I gotta keep bringing new ones in? What do I gotta do?
Your turn.
On the job. You're a fool to fight me.
Snipers! Got us from a distance.
I dotted every I, weighed every measure. And you're not even one of them.
Rook fought you like a crow.
Antaam, Viago, Jacobus, they all took more responsibility as Trevisans than you did.
I lost so many people to the Antaam. My family, my cousin. By right, his contract against the governor is mine. And I say Evenchi doesn't deserve to die. They deserve to live.
What?
On trial. Paraded in public. Everyone will know who hurt Treviso, and you'll suffer for every minute of it.
You can't You can't do this. You can't let this brat decide what happens to me.
Yes, I can.
You can't put me on trial. I'm still governor of this city.
Not after the crows go to the merchants and the king about the comic.
The message about Treviso and the future of the crows has already been sent. Your contract is due, Ivenchi. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
That proved to be an easier fight than I thought. Shouldn't be fast traveling. Yeah, I'm gonna fast travel. It's not that far, but
The Antaam. You are certain of this path?
I've never been more certain.
I know that look, and I approve.
And you're sure of this course?
You already asked him that.
Viago, dear, can't you see that I'm stalling?
Ah, you are waiting for Rook's interruption.
No, her audience.
Am I that predictable?
You are reliable. I might say, essential.
It was an honor to defend Treviso with the crows.
To the business of the day, then.
Jacobus, are you ready?
I'm ready, Fifth Talon.
What's going on?
We accept Jacobus's right to the contract on Ivenchi, and his decision to spare the governor.
It sent a stronger message than killing them. Their crimes will be aired, their reputation blackened.
And during these punishments, the former governor will live with the fear we may still one day end them. For his help, and proving he has sound judgment, Jacobus is becoming a full Antivan crow.
I'm happy for you. You deserve it.
I just want the chance to follow Air's lessons and your example. I only got this because you went out to face Ivenchi, Rook. I couldn't have done it alone. I want to find others like me. Orphans, people with no more homes, under a new house name. Neri suggested Igrativi. It's old Trevisan, sort of a grateful life.
I'm honored, Jacobus Igrativi. You and your new house will do great things as crows.
The Fifth Talon agrees.
As does the Seventh. Rook, all of Treviso is in your debt. For what you did out there, and for the future you have inspired.
You have powerful enemies. When you decide it's time to put them in their place, we'll be there. And Rook, you'd have made a damn fine crow. Remember that.
team defeated Ivenchi, who will be jailed as they await trial that will reveal their betrayal and attempt to use comic on Treviso. Meanwhile, the Crows welcomed a new dawn by making Jacobus a full-fledged Antivan Pro. Now going by Jacobus Egrativi, his new house will gather those who have lost family to the occupation and help forge a new future for all Trevisans. Yeah, it's light armor, which I don't use. Ooh, new level. Well, we'll deal with that as we clean up at the end here. Back to the lighthouse. Let's see. Any specific check-ins we have here, or just check it? Oh. Nev and Canis.
you have a question about negative topological functions?
Yes, please. Emmerich said it was okay to ask about this.
Do you always listen to that milksop? Well, at least you've come to a proper necromancer. First, I assume you've learned to cascade your spell weaves around wave inversions.
Oh, really? But wouldn't the explosive radius... I'd never try it.
That's cowardice speaking. Cast it aside.
Why do I get a feeling that she has tried it?
I wish I could get moving. I hate being stuck in here.
I kinda hated getting close enough to trigger their conversation and then not being really close enough to hear it. But at least we got the captions, so I doubt they'll repeat it.
So hold on. The Blight was the Severed.
Dreams.
Right. Dreams of the Titans. And they were driven mad by imprisonment?
Yep.
How do you wrap your head around that?
The same way you wrap your head around the elven gods talking to mortals as the Tevinter old gods who were really their dragon thralls. Reality is wild. Just go with it.
Reality is wild. Just go with it. Forgot to give Hassan a hug. I'll have to do that.
Rook, have a moment?
What is it?
You were there to witness my new deal with Spite. You should come with us to see it paid in full, when you're ready.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Venatori had the narrow road. Now they think twice before walking that way.
And your neighbors? What's the price of that protection?
You think I'd charge our dear friends? The people who spread rumors about how Threads made Aelia disappear.
Rebuilding the Threads' reputation for free?
For the few of us left. Now the Venatori who thought he found a legitimate charm supplier, he gets counterfeit goods. Triple cost.
So you bleed the Venatori any way you can?
Life's short, isn't it, friends? Let's do what makes us happy. Anyway, Nev, I'm out of news. But the threads are yours. You need something? Say the word.
Thanks, Alec. Remember, if you cross our neighbors...
You can drown me in the Nosen Sea. Rook, it's been a pleasure. You've got a good setup here. Enjoy life in the Fade.
Life in the Fade? Huh. We've been at the Lighthouse a while now.
I don't know when it started, but I think of it as home.
It's built to be inviting.
Which you still find suspicious.
You know, this is my only address now. I still had an apartment back home. Rent paid up and everything. It got torched in the dragon attack.
Nev.
Everything I have is here in this room. One false step from drifting into the Fade.
If I said you have a home with us, would you make fun of me?
Maybe. But thanks. I never expect things to go to plan, but I usually have one anyway. Or 7. And a half-dozen backup plans, just in case.
And now?
Everything's changed. I've changed. If I survive the job, I'll be starting over, in a way. Maybe that should scare me. But I think I need it. I usually hate unanswered questions, but this one, I'll let myself figure out once I get there.
And she finally hits her Veilguard status, which is what I've been working for the last several sessions. Winter's Wrath. Aligning with the Thread Syndicate to protect Wrathis from the shadows, Nev is swift and determined in taking down any threats. That'll be interesting to see. And she'll get her heroic armor. So, it's hard to believe, but this is episode 50. It's probably simple coincidence that I hit 50th level during episode 50. Let's see, what did we do? We took out the Butcher, which revealed where the gods will be doing their ritual. We came back and talked to the team, and went back Treviso and took out Vinci, the governor, who was the actual traitor all along. So Treviso's finally settled in. Jacobus is going to start a new house to take in all the orphans from the occupation. Was also named Crow officially. We came back here, checked in with everybody. The key part being Nev has finally hit her Veilguard status, so I have everybody at Veilguard status. I haven't actually checked the quest list, but I think there's just 2 things on it. One will be going to stop the gods ritual. The other is Lucanus has invited us to see something about finishing his agreement with Spite. So that's probably what we'll start with next time. I hope you enjoyed this session. See you next time. Until then, have a good one. Hi, thanks for joining my playthrough on Dragon Age the Veilguard. Please feel free to leave a comment below. If you liked it and want some more like this, please hit the thumbs up button down below, subscribe, and have a good one.